Westlight. Today I wanted to talk about anxiety, to briefly define anxiety, and also to provide a practical solution or technique that we can apply in our lives in order to regulate our anxiety. So what is anxiety? Anxiety is a feeling or an unease about an uncertain event or outcome, and it's typically expressed in worrying, dread, decision-making difficulties, nervousness, or physical irritability. So shakiness, sweating palms, heart palpitations or increased heart rate, so on and so forth. Now, the important thing to know about anxiety is that it's typically based either about events in the past or events in the future, but rarely is anxiety based if we are situated in the present. So what do I mean by that? So generally we're anxious about something that happened in the past. For example, oh my goodness, why did I say that yesterday? Or why did I say this to my friend when I was at work with him or her yesterday? I really regret saying that, and I'm really ruminating and worrying about what I said. Is he or she offended? So on and so forth. That's an example of how we're anxious about something that happened in the past, or we're anxious about something that happened in the future. I have an event that's coming up that's with others, with friends, and socially I'm anxious. How am I going to dress? How am I going to present with these new people? I have a future public speaking event that I have to share. I get nervous how I'm going to present and if I'm going to do well. So here are examples where anxiety is based in the past or in the future. And again, most anxiety is about events associated with the past or the future. But rarely is anxiety situated in the present. That is, if we are fully engaged in the present moment, it's hard for us to be anxious. So I found that this one exercise is really helpful with regulating anxiety. It's really nice because this exercise you can engage in at any point, at any time, when you're sitting, when you're walking, when you're standing, inside or outside, and you can also do it and people are unaware that you're doing the exercise. And this exercise has the main purpose of grounding you in the present moment so that we don't have to be anxious. And again, if we're situated in the present moment, that's where we can really regulate our anxiety, and anxiety really doesn't exist. So this exercise is very simple, and it's just called the 5 things exercise. So all you do is you make sure that you're sitting comfortably, or you're standing, or wherever you are. You just name off or list off 5 things that you see in your environment. So for example, I see this window. I see the color or this paint, this white paint on my wall. And you keep on going until you list 5 things that you see. Then you list 5 things that you hear. I hear the cars passing by. I hear the birds chirping outside. And then after that, you name 5 things that you feel physically with your body. Not emotions, but the physical sensations. So I can feel this chair support my body weight as I'm sitting down. Or I can feel the weight of my belt over my hip. So again, that's 5 things that you see, 5 things that you hear, and then 5 things that you feel with your body. And then after you do that cycle, then you start over again, but instead of doing 5 things, you do 4 things. So 5 things that you see, hear, feel, then 4 things that you see, hear, feel, then 3 things, then 2 things, then 1 thing, and then you're done. And after the process, you should feel a lot less anxious because you have really situated yourself in the present moment and in your surroundings. I hope this exercise and this explanation is helpful for you, Westlight. Blessings to you.